It's Tuesday, the 27th of May, 2025. Welcome along to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. But as always, it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is all about competing in multiple series of mostly motor sports in Real Racing 3 13.4, and this is part 5, excuse me, of that mini series. It's a bit cold in the UK at this moment in time. The sun has decided not to come out for the last few days, so it's time to wrap up again. Anyway, enough of the weather. Let's have a look at the game. Okay, so you see there, sitting at 1,000 gold. So I think the plan going forward will be to ensure that for every Tuesday for the next few weeks, there's at least 1,000 gold in the bank, so to speak, in preparation for carrying out any upgrades beginning from the Tuesday of that week. But the intention to earn enough gold to be back up to at least 1,000 gold. Provisionally, the plan is as well by the end of this update to have about 2,000 gold stashed away. So we might have to go some. Now, with it being a Tuesday, we have a new weekly time trial and a new online multiplayer tournament. Well, there's only one new sale, and that's for the Bugatti Chiron. Is it Chiron or is it Chiron? I call it Chiron just for now. Chiron is if like Chimera, but it is Italian, I guess. So maybe they will pronounce it Chiron. Anyway, there we go. One car. Now this car only has a 35% discount, but as I've sort of said, it's pretty much what we're going to be used to. So in total, if I was to fully upgrade this car, 552 gold. Anything back? Let's have a look. So it is in one series, but I did recently upgrade the sports version of this car. So was able to take that series already to 100%. So no new gold to be had there. But there is an exclusive series. Don't think I can go in. Oh, selected the wrong car. Let's go back and do that again. So Kieran, select the car, into the garage, go. There we go. Now, I can't remember. I think it's 100 gold I can get from that. So, I'm potentially going to be upgrading that car because even though the return on investment isn't brilliant, it is the only car for this week that I'll be spending money on. So I'll be able to recoup all of my losses within 7 days. Now, the reason why there's only one car is because if we go into the weekly time trial, oh, it's a bit interesting. It's motorsports again, Formula One. Now, I do actually have two of the free cars fully upgraded. And my understanding is the car that would be on sale would be the Lotus Type 125 and would actually have a slightly higher discount at 45%. Aaron C. John enters the chat on the YouTube side and says hello. Hello, Aaron. Welcome along. And confirms that the Lotus has a 45% discount. Unfortunately, I've already got it upgraded to 100%. So again, that's probably something worthwhile looking at if you don't have that car fully upgraded. But I actually have that car and also the Ferrari F14T fully upgraded as Well, so there's going to be a bit of fun because not only have we got that, before I move on any further, you can see the road collection up to 80% and motorsports has gone up 1% to 62. We do have 2 exclusive series to do. And in fairness, that's about it. But there is a little bit I can do on the Duqueine exclusive Duqueine series, sitting at 78%. I don't think I can take this to 100% without upgrading the car, which I'm not going to do, but I can at least complete tier 17 tonight. So that will be the plan. But what we're going to do is start off, I think, with the weekly time trial. Why not? Let's have a bit of fun. Now, you know what I'm like on this. I start off poor and I gradually improve, and I don't see any different today, especially as this is like a few years old, and the downforce on these cars were not the best. They're not as good as what they are now. So sticking to the track's a little bit harder. Let's give it a go. Let's see how we get on. Hmm. Now bear in mind this is a hybrid engine. It still sounds, oh dear, see that's not a good start. Still sounds better than the electric cars that we've been racing so far. And there's an example of that grip just losing it once you start slowing down. And again off track. As always, not the best of starts, but we will improve. I'm just worried about losing the grip on the cars as we go through the corners. Like that. So it's 3 times I've done it. So Aaron C. John says the 412 T2 has more grip, obviously, than the Lotus, yes, but it's still not the grippiest car. The faster you go, the more grip you have with these pre-2019 F1 cars. I find that, generally speaking, to be the case. But I actually think the newer cars are so much better in terms of grip, especially round the corners. I do find the grip gives up with these cars. There we go. 25 gold earned just from achieving a 1 lap completion. I've obviously got a significant amount of improvement to be had. Let's see what we can do. Oh dear, I do not like this car. And people will be saying it's all about the speed through the corners. I'll do that next to just prove a point. Oh, again. Always at that corner. That's twice. Oh, Aaron C. Johnny's saying the car in the middle has more grip. Okay, I don't think. I don't think. I wouldn't disagree with that. Um, but I can't believe that's actually setting the fastest lap. Let's have a look. Yeah, 412 T2. I'm using the F14. Oh, right, okay. How about that? Mm, interesting. Okay. Well, let's give this car a go then. Surprised by that. I mean, I shouldn't be. Look at the look at it. Look at the downforce on this car. You see, look, more downforce. I don't think so. I think all these cars are the same. It does seem to be catching the 14T up, so if I can correct that mistake, oh dear. Nah. Darren C. John says your 41T isn't full of upgraded. Yeah, but it's only 2 upgrades off. It's only 2 upgrades off. Let's have a go. Well, one more go and then we'll go back to the 14T. Oh, nah. It hasn't got the grip. I don't know how people are setting fastest laps with it. That's just crazy. But we'll come back and look at that tomorrow. But I'm not convinced. It still doesn't handle around the corners. It's just nowhere near like the new F1 cars. Same with this. Oh, why? Why is that off? Right, I'm in a bad mood now. Why? There's no grip in this car. Right, so here's the bit where the last 2 times I've lost it, so there you go. Ali asks, is there any cheap way to buy the last car? There isn't a discount on it. So unless you've got, I can't even remember if it's gold to buy it or um, our dollars. I would imagine it's probably gold, unfortunately. So I suspect not. Otherwise, you could apply one of the discounts in the VP, possibly. But it only gives you 20%. The Adventures of Two Dogs, Valentine and George says, good evening, Mr. Tony. Well, good evening. And then puts whoopsie. Oh dear. Ali says, just to confirm, the F14T is 1050 gold. Yeah, I mean, my general advice on cars is if they're gold, try to avoid buying them. Always look to win the car in an event. Now, obviously, with this car already being in the game, the only possibility I'm afraid you've got of getting that car is if they decide to put a flashback event some point in the future. Possibility, but it's not going to happen within the next 7 days, unfortunately. So I would just make do with what you've got. um, that would be my advice because that will be the cheapest option, I'm afraid. Appreciate that's not information you prefer to hear, but that's unfortunately what the situation is now. Look at that! I'm only in E. I was hoping to get to C again, so not the best of starts. Probably need to figure out how to go fast around the corners and keep the grip. Felt like I was about to lose it then. Okay. Somehow need to find 2 seconds. I was actually looking forward to racing this, but I'm actually now really disappointed. Right, see, there you go. Just hasn't got grip. Terrible. I'm not impressed with this car. I'm really not. Few comments in the chat. Let's have a look. Aaron C. John says F14T is important to progress in the game. Do you think it is? I don't think it is. I think you can get. I think at some point you can get by. And Ali says it's one of the main series, so I'll have to kind of buy it. I would do everything to spending £1,000 on any car in this game. Sorry, 1,000 gold. But that's just me. Aaron C. John says you need it to unlock Endurance Legend. Well, I'll have a look at that. I'll have a look. Because I'm pretty confident I didn't spend any gold buying that car. I hate this car. I absolutely detest this car. It's not the worst car in the game. I just can't get the handle at the moment on the grip. It's shocking. Right, so let's have a look then, because I know what you're talking about. In fact, I reckon if we go, there you go. Oh, we went straight to exclusive series. Useless. Sometimes I just hate this game. Right, Legends. Yeah, no, you're right. It is a blocker. The Campionato Scuderia Ferrari series only has the F14T on it, and that's terrible because, as Aaron has correctly said, to then open up the next series, Endurance Legends, you'll have to complete so many goals or so many races in this series, which only has the one car. So you are indeed correct. Absolute nightmare. So I still wouldn't. I still wouldn't spend 1,000 gold on it though. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure that would have been available in an event in the past. But yeah, just to confirm, I hate this car. Mm. So yeah, that's a bit of a dampener. To be fair, I'm not impressed at all. I feel like I'm going to lose it at any point. No idea where I'm going to get 2 seconds from. No idea whatsoever. Maybe I'll do it a bit better with the other car, but the problem is it's not fully upgraded, which isn't a problem. Oh, why? Why? Yeah, it's just terrible. Ali puts one final slap to the face from the game. Yeah, yeah, it is. It does this, but I mean, the thing is, you can win cars later in the series if you win them. You can't do go any further, but you can win a car, and that typically opens up series after it. So you should be all right. You just can't do anything with this particular car. And Ali says it's only available in 2 series, I think. Yeah, I think you're right there. To unlock endurance racing and some bonus series too. And Penguin joins the chat. First of all, welcome along, and then says, I made it in 1 minute 25 seconds. Well, there's no need to gloat. I don't know what I did it in. What did I do it? Oh, I did it in 1:15. Okay. Blimey. Thought for a minute you've gone a lot quicker than me. But well done, to be fair. But I'll tell you what, this car I don't like. I don't like. Um, Sebastian Vettel hated this car. Apparently. So I'm told. Oh, no, don't like it. And there we go, off again. Oh, apparently, hey Tony, we'd like to offer you a free Ferrari 14T. Are you interested? No. Of course I'm not interested. I don't like the car. What do you mean you don't like the car? It's a Ferrari. It's rubbish. Oh, please tell me this pain is over. I can't believe I'm only in E as well. This is shocking. I'm not happy at all. Mm. Mm. So there we go. Just proving that not all F1 cars are equal. And indeed, maybe F1 did go backwards a few times. I don't know where I'm going to get 2 seconds from. No idea. And I'm right on the edge of going off track or losing it. I was really hopeful I'd be doing really well this week because I've got 2 cars fully upgraded and that's proven not to be. It's been, frankly, an absolute disaster. There we go. So an underwhelming series, an underwhelming version is now capped off by racing Formula One cars that are just not as good as Formula One cars of old, or rather of new, or of old and of new. Brilliant. I'm so happy. Put the car into service. It's not available for 5 hours. Good. Look at that. 1.485. Words fail me. Words fail me. Mm. Well, everyone's got the same problem. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hmm. Well, and what's going on here? Is this a bug? Don't remember seeing that before. What is going on with this release? I'm so disappointed. So disappointed. Nevertheless, I am where I end up second just by the default. I've got a car fully upgraded, but I mean that's so frustrating. And both cars are being serviced. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that I've got 18 gold. Make do with 18 gold this week. Aaron C. John says that iSpeed, you're not trusted. I don't trust the car. Correct. In fact, I mean, I can't race it, but I mean, literally, you saw it. It just went off track. It says you can go full throttle. Right. Let's do it with this car. I don't believe you can. I just think the cars are rubbish. Here we go. Full full throttle. You're having a laugh. You're having a laugh. Ayako Yokotel says, "Hello, I just say hi. I have an appointment. Enjoy the real racing free." Well, welcome along. Good to see you again. Am I enjoying it? No, no, I'm not enjoying it. Ali says, "Yeah, it's the more you accelerate, the more you'll get grip." Yeah, but not around a tight corner. And you see what happens. It just slides the moment you, the turning circles just. I'm sure you're right. I just hate the car. Right. Okay. So there we go. So that's that. Obviously, there's a new online multiplayer tournament. This time we'll be using what I'm going to call proper cars rather than you know, overcooked go-karts. Let's see how we get on. Aaron C. John says, not the first corner, after that one, the S corner. That was the S corner. At least this car stays on track, even though it's a Porsche. The irony. Oh dear. Did I say it stays on? Just about. Oh, see, look, even the brakes are pretty decent. That's a first. I'm not using the top car yet because A, it's not upgraded. I will be upgrading it, and B, I thought I can probably get pretty far with the middle car because it's again fully upgraded. But as always, when you're starting off in the online multiplayer tournament, you immediately get a race. It's after that you seem to struggle to get a race. What do you reckon? Do you think we can catch him? Maybe just keep the pressure on. See what we can do. I'm going to brake a bit earlier this time. So I can accelerate out. I'm not going to catch him though, but that's all right. There we go. Second. Better than the kick in the teeth. Better than driving the Ferrari F14T. What is that guy doing over there? So Triple H, welcome along, says, oh right, Triple H says, sub Tony, sorry, I missed that. Welcome along, Triple H. And then try the Bugatti Chiron, bro. I will do. It's coming. Give me a moment, it's coming. Make use of the car as and when you need to, is my motto. There we go, second. Second, and I'm unimpressed with the Ferrari F14T. Although it's good enough to win most races if you're not competing against any other human. So what have I got there? Somehow I've managed to score higher in second place. That always makes me laugh. But yeah, 84 rating points. Oh, well, that wasn't very clear. You see? Do you see what I did there? Still at 4. Quite a bit off getting to 618. But now we turn our attention to the Bugatti. I am going to upgrade it because I do love spending gold. Obviously, I don't. Won't be available in the exclusive series until tomorrow, but we'll fully upgrade this car. I didn't actually check what the state of the upgrade, what the state of the service, the durability of the car's like at the moment, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, so we're not quite fully upgraded. We're one off, and that'll be done in 2 days apparently. but I'll get it done quicker off screen. So, what is it at? 91.7, just above the Porsche. Let's see how it races. And Triple H says, I won 6 times by using the Bugatti. Well done. I bet you any money I don't win 6 times. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm not looking forward to. Coming down to that corner after this lap. Oh, look at that. We are in the lead. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to brake early because I don't trust this car. See, there you go. That. Yeah, would have lost it there. This car is all about braking early because it's so fast. Good grief. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, it looks pretty straightforward at this moment in time. Brake, 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 accelerate. There we go. 500 yards ahead. And brake now. And that's only just enough. Look at this. Good grief. Probably a little bit on the safe side, but better safe than sorry. 700 yards ahead. Round this corner and then accelerate out of it. There we go. So there we go, that's a win. Ali puts, God, I love racing. Ah, look at all the gold going, indeed. But don't worry, it will be back. Plenty of gold to be earned, both today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Monday. So don't you worry about that. In fact, I reckon I'll have more than 1,000 gold come next Tuesday. And Triple H says, haha, told you you'd win. Well, yes, you did. Well done. Congratulations. You are officially the the future prediction on this channel now. So yeah, if you ever want to know what's going to happen next, ask Triple H in the chat. There we go. 658. 5 gold. Now, I didn't get on with Formula E last week, so already I feel like this is going to be a bit more fun. So I won't be doing loads, but I will be doing a little bit until this car runs out. Look at that, straight away into a full 8-player race. Now, it's only 1 lap, so I'm assuming it's got to be the full Grand Prix circuit. A few more cars similar to mine. Of course, they may not be as fully upgraded as mine. I do think this is all about braking early. There's a car there flying through and it's the Porsche. See what I mean? There we go. He lost it a bit there, that guy. I'm going to brake early again now. Oh dear. Oh dear. All over the place. It is, in fairness, to do with this, it is all about braking early. But I'm in last place. That's not good, is it? that? That guy messed up, had a hissy fit and left. You're not going to learn or improve if all you do is quit when you make a mistake. What you do is, you do what I do, you bitch and whinge about the car. It's all the car's fault. That's what I do. That's how I get through this racing. Triple H says, thank you. He says, R3 CEO. I won't go that far. Yeah, it's more of a case you're going to be the designated oracle. The predictor of the future. You didn't predict I'd finish 7th, though, did you? Oh, look at that, minus 97. Fantastic. All that hard work completely and utterly undone. Back down to 4. Let's see if we can go back up to 5th. And that'll be the end of this car. Yesterday was a beautiful day. I raced 3 cars that had a wonderful balance between speed, acceleration, grip and brakes. And so far today, I've had the opposite with these 2 cars that I've been racing. Putting the Porsche to one side. So all that's happened is I've dropped so far down, they've put me against a group of players that just don't have cars as good as mine. It's a bit weird how that works. I do think it's half the time it's about luck, about who you end up racing. I did note that somebody had already had a hissy fit and left. You never do that. You've got to race all the way to the end, even if you're finishing last. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. 2 people have now left the chat. Sorry, the race. Obviously nobody's leaving the chat because it's invigorating. There we go. Triple H says, again, you are winning. Yeah, but I do think it's more of a case, because I lost, I dropped down a group. So now I'm racing against people that just don't have a car as well upgraded as mine. That's what I think anyway. But yeah, I'll leave it to the Oracle to say his piece and then agree with him, because he is the Oracle. Right, 93 rating points added. Car needs servicing. Goodbye. So overall, you cannot participate in the next... Oh, of course I can't. Yeah, I know that. So overall, both this week's multiplayer tournament and this week's weekly time trial, I don't think I'm going to do very well at either of them. So, yeah, a bit disappointing. Never mind. What have we got to come? What else can we race in? I think we need to earn some gold, because look how low the gold is. 451. Let's go into a road collection. Let's go into exclusive. And let's go to the McLaren Senna GTR. Now, straight off, if we go to... I've only seen at 46%. I can go over 50%. That's 50 gold. And then I've still got 75 and 100 gold to earn. So that's pretty cool. Do you think somebody made a mistake when they were typing this in? 25 gold for 25%, 50 gold for 50%, 75 for 75%, 100 for 100%. Do you think somebody typed in the wrong numbers? That's what I reckon. I reckon somebody typed in the wrong numbers. Right, so I've done now most of the cups, so there's not many cups still to do. I'm going to hold off doing the um, quick races, so the autocross, the speed snap, and the drag race till tomorrow, because potentially I can go through both 75% and maybe even edge towards 100%. So today I'm going to focus on the mid-tier races. So the single laps, such as head-to-head, speed record, and I think I've done all the hunters, and also the ones that are slightly longer than one lap. So things such as elimination. So let's see how we get on. Head-to-head first. Circuit de Catalunya. It's the national circuit, so it's one of the slightly shorter tracks. Isn't it funny that the F14T isn't as good as this car? Even though it's got a PR of 126. Can you imagine doing that around... I mean, it's almost the same circuit. You imagine doing that around that corner there with the 14T at that speed. Not a chance. Obviously, it's a smaller track, so it's not really comparative. But look at that, that's 55 seconds. I think that's pretty good. So Ali says, I kind of always use brake assist in multiplayer. Well, that's fair enough. If that's your preference, that's your preference. I don't tend to mess around with assist once I've decided what I'm using. That's my general sort of action on a car. So at the moment I have brake assist off, traction control off, and steering set to low. Now I'm going to try again when the next release comes out of turning steering assist to off. Might live to regret it, but you know, you got to try these things. You only live once, apparently, unless you're a cat. Speed record, Suzuka circuit. It's the West circuit. I'm not going to even worry about... Do I worry about starting from behind the start line? Nah. Let's see how we get on. Oh, oh, oh. Now, we get first, there's a potential 50 gold to be won. There you go. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Hey, there you go. Stayed on track. Could not have done that with the 14T. If you notice, I get a bee in my bonnet when I don't like an experience with a car. Not the Senna GTR though. This car is awesome. How can the same manufacturer produce this car and also produce the Speedtail? Can anyone answer me that? I don't understand. It makes no sense. Lord Night Moon enters the chat on the YouTube side and says hello. Well, hello, Lord Night Moon. Well, welcome along. You've caught me in the middle of a bit of a rant, so I apologise for that. But to be fair, this release, I think, overall, deserves a Tony rant. So it's getting one. There we go, 50%, 75,000 dollars, and 50 gold. I still reckon they made a mistake when they put those figures in. I'm convinced of it. But I'm not going to complain too much. Just a little. Right. Tier 6 will do the elimination. The thing about elimination is it doesn't matter what track you do it on. It's always effectively the same length because it's done on time. So effectively 7 times 20 seconds. Wow. I'm only in 6. Let's see what we can do now. 5th, 4th. Still not on the podium though. Need to push on up. Oh, there we go. I think we've got 3rd. Oh no. There we go. In case you haven't heard it before, this is probably my least favourite track at Silverstone. Just because there are only certain places you can definitely overtake on. But I'm going to have to go some to get better than 3rd at this moment in time. Come on. I'm making this hard work today, aren't I? Fortunately, I've already earned 50 gold from this series. Okay, there we go, right on the tail of 1st. Can we get him? Yes, we can, because we... Oh. There you go. If you can't win properly, cheat. That's don't listen to me. That's really not good advice. I do apologise for that. Obviously, don't cheat. But you use every gamemanship in the game. No, you don't do that either. Sorry, you've got to win fairly. Ali says, you have got some skill issues with those Ferraris. Yes, I do. Yes. Yeah. I do. For sure. But there we go. Was able to win with the McLaren Senna GTR, albeit by literally running the other fella off the track. But, you know, as needs must. 51%. Leave tier 7 onto tier 8, head to head around a motorcycle course at Daytona. Right, I'll be back in 10 seconds. And I'm back. Right, let's see how we get on now. So head to head around another of my least favourite tracks, the motorcycle course at Daytona. Fortunately, there's only one car to overtake. There you go. Eric will need to do a little bit of improvement on the paint job, I'm afraid, after this race. But, you know, that's what Eric does. least we're in first. You never know, we might get really close to 75% today. Then again, we might not. Woo! Aaron says a little heart attack there. No, 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 no. Bad Samurai BPM, welcome along. Says hi in the chat. Hello back. Thanks for watching. Thanks for saying hi in the chat. Much appreciated. Oh, oh, lost my mouse. Where's my mouse? There it is. There we go. Right. What have we got next? Tier 9. Elimination. Might as well just crack on doing those type of races for today with this car. This series will be back tomorrow. Fingers crossed we'll at least get 75%. And you never know, we might be able to push up to 100% as well. But we'll see how we get on. Oh. There we go, into 4. Into 5th, sorry, 3rd. There we go, back into 4th, back into 3rd. Into 2nd. Some hard races today. There we go, on the tail of 1st. Got a bit of time though to get it, so we should be okay. Oh, oops a daisy. There we go. Or as somebody in the chat said earlier, whoopsie! Still not quite guaranteed a podium. We are now. There we go. Oh, I think I braked a little bit late there. We had to take a detour off track to stop myself from crashing. Use the sand there as brakes for a change. Oh, hello, here we go, here we go. There we go. And that's 1st. Easy does it. Michael Selden says, enters the chat, welcome along, and says, engine swap, question mark. No. Ali says, I wish that was an option. Yeah, maybe, but it isn't. Engine upgrades are possible, but this car's already fully upgraded. But there we go. Car needs servicing. We'll leave it there. This series and this car will be back for tomorrow. Hope to take it to, at very least, 75%, which will mean 75 gold. At the moment, gold total over 500 at 501. All right, there we go. Now, $. Now, I was doing a bit of testing earlier, just to see if I could complete one of the perpetual endurances, and I hadn't appreciated it was with a car for M dollars. So I ended up wasting 61,646 M dollars in terms of earning, and thus reducing what I can potentially earn tonight with the cars that I have available. 190,000 though is still some target to try and earn. So we're going to focus next on the Porsche Mission R. No goal to be had today, unfortunately, because I'm only at 25%, so I don't think I'm going to get to 50%. And the reason why I'm nowhere near getting to 50% is yesterday I pretty much used up all my M dollars that I could earn, so there was no point doing any more racing. What am I going to focus on today? I'm going to focus, if I've got any left, on elimination. We'll do elimination first, and then we'll move on to a cup race or cup races. Oh, look, we're back to electric cars. There we go, into first already. Just got to stay there now. Easy said than done with my driving. Oh, what a difference a grippy car makes. Ali says they are doing amateur races right now. He's reminiscing about the past. Wow, fair enough. I think Ali also asked, do I know any other good mobile racing games? Not really. This is the only one I play. I think there's a sister product though for this one, because some of the cars have a reference to another game, but I can't honestly remember what that is off the top of my head. But don't take that as an endorsement, because in all honesty, I've got no idea. Especially as I can't even remember that game's name. There we go, look at that. Another win. $11,800 earned for an elimination, which is the default win. Oh. I'm having all sorts of problems today, aren't I? Can't even drink a cup of tea properly. Right, what have we got next? We've got. Let's go to tier 12. Now we'll leave those. Tier 13. Nope. Tier 14. Aha! Another elimination. Let's have a go at it. Junior course at Monza. I just find eliminations quite easy to get done, even if you are racing against copies of human opponents. It's a fifth. Fourth. third. Keeping his slipstream. Oh yes, look at that. What a move. Into first. Just got to stay there now. And again. What a difference a car with good brakes and grip makes. I do rate this car. There we go. Definitely got a podium position. Just got to focus on getting first now. I'm only 100 yards ahead of second. And there we go. That's it, I think. That's the win. There we go. Victory! Another 11,800 added to my daily end dollar total. Still plenty of durability left on the car. Next, what have we got? Another elimination, this time around Laguna Seca. As I said, not going to hit 50% today, but I reckon I should with this car tomorrow. Oops, too fast. Bit of damage to the bodywork. Might need to call on Eric again to do that repair. There we go, into first. Boom. I do have a newfound respect for this track. Especially if you have the right car going around it. There we go. There we go. Just two cars left in the battle. Round the corner. Final couple of seconds. There we go. Another victory. Another $11,800 Durability is looking like one more race, possibly two. Let's do Silverstone, the Bridge Grand Prix circuit from 2009. 5 laps. A little bit of a long one. But we need to earn some $M, so let's do it. And this will be the last race with this car for today. But it will also be back tomorrow. I mean, unfortunately, Weekly Time Trial will be back tomorrow as well. So you can all have a good laugh at me struggling. Got a long way to go to get first, though. Blimey, they're a bit aggressive on occasion, aren't they? Let's do the other side. There you go. Oh, a bit of off-track adventure there. Still only into 10th though. It's going to take me a few laps to get to first, I reckon. Oh, what was he doing then? It's like they're all trying to get first. Into 8th. Oh, thought that car was going to smash into me then. Okay, that's more like it. Into 5th. And now 4th. Yes. Oh. Whoops, daisy. Did I go off track? I don't think so. I don't think so. I didn't go off track. Your eyes are playing tricks on you. Whoops. I did go off track there, though. I'll give you that one. Oh. Okay, lap 3. We're in the lead. Just got to stay there. I do like this car. It's pretty grippy. Aaron C. John says, bye Tony, need to sleep. Well, thank you very much for watching. Good to see you. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Okay, there we go. We're sort of round. 2 more laps to go. We're in the lead by 250-ish yards. Make that 300. Wee. Okay, final lap. 500 yards ahead. Whoops. And again. I think I've gone off track at that point 4 times out of the 5 times I've passed it. There we go. Bring it home. Well, bit of an odd one, this one. Not the car, not the series, just this update. $145,000 earned. We'll flip the car into service. Right, what have we got next? So we've done time trial. We've done online multiplayer. We've done the McLaren Senna GTR. We've done the Porsche Mission R. There's just one more series left. Notice again, none of them involve cars that are exclusive to this release. It's very disappointing. Very disappointing. Where am I going? I'm going into there. So Motorsports collection. All the way across to endurance prototypes and into the Track Beast Duqueine. And yeah, let's start off with head-to-head. Let's get some more percentage points onto the series completion. Hopefully. And you see this car can just take round this corner, no problem. It's the 14T that I just don't trust. being said, this car, I think, overall will be slower. Because if this car lacks anything, it's definitely top speed. There we go, that's a win. Another $9,800 added to the total. Potential now of a final race. So let's select the cup. Six laps around the long circuit at the Porsche test track. So I reckon this is going to be another $50,000 to earn. Melvin Lee says, have you seen the 24 Hours of Le Mans 2025 Motorsports? I haven't, no. Welcome along though. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting a comment in the chat. It's very much appreciated. Oh, I'm stuck behind this car. That's not brilliant. See if I can overtake a few. Okay, there we go. Into 8. I'm gonna have to go some to get first, I think. Into 5th, into 4th. A little bit of a rub there. Into 3rd. There we go. 5 laps to go. 2 cars to overtake. My kind of odds. There we go. Let's get him on this corner. And then let's let him overtake me again. Oh, look at, they're all at it. My word, it's a race to the corner. Managed to find myself back into 2nd now. Got to go some to catch first though. There we go, into 1st. Okay, 4 more laps to go. I do believe this will be the last race of the day. We'll do a quick review of what's in the game at the moment and what's coming up for the rest of the week. Oops. Lock Goose says, hello, Tony. Hello. And then goes, bye, Tony. Well, goodbye as well. Thanks for just nipping in and saying hello. It's always good to see a familiar name. Also in the chat, Pixel Hawk says, hey. Whoops. Welcome along again. Good to see you. This one's taking its time. Only on lap 4, 2 more laps to go. Where am I? I'm 450 yards ahead a second though, so we should be alright. Just a quick look inside, there we go. Nice interiors. Okay, penultimate lap. Second is only just coming down that long straight, so we're looking good. In back markers as we go into the final lap. 800 yards ahead of second. Easy victory to some degree. I'm intrigued how much M dollars I'll earn, but again, it's pretty much shown. Bearing in mind that I did do an endurance event and earned 60,000 M dollars. It shows just how quick you can get up to the daily cap of 250,000 M dollars. To be fair, if I was doing a single race with the 2023 Ferrari Formula One car, and I'd be racing 20 laps around Circuit of Americas, I'd win that race within half an hour. I'd earn myself 220,000 M dollars, and so I'd be hitting that M dollar cap of 250 normally within 45 minutes. As we are an hour and a half into the stream, taking a little bit longer. Well, there we go. This will be interesting. What M dollars have we earned? There we go, 50,000 M dollars, taking us up to 206,000 overall. Car will need servicing, I'm pretty sure. I won't do the endurance, I'll save that for tomorrow's stream. There we go. Yeah, so definitely a strange update, this one. Bit of a mixed bag. Some people will be liking the focus on the motorsports. I'm finding it a bit of a mixed bag at the moment. One moment. Right, so weekly time trial. I'm only in Group E. That's pretty disappointing when you consider I've got 2 cars fully upgraded. It appears not the car that you really do need to fully upgrade, which is just about typical, isn't it? I'm missing an engine, which I'm not going to apply at 220, and some brakes at 42. But there we go. That's just how it is. Yeah, so I'll do it again tomorrow, but I'll be perfectly honest with you, struggling with that car. Um, Online multiplayer tournament, bit of a hit and miss. I'll come first and then I'll finish eighth. Currently sitting at 5 gold. Pretty sure I can improve it. I will have a few goes at that. I reckon I can eventually get that a lot better than what I did with the Formula E. I think the problem with the Bugatti Chiron is it's so fast. You've got to really brake early in that car. What else we got? Road collection currently sits at 80%. Exclusive series sits at 55%. Did take the McLaren Senna GTR above 50%, earning 50 gold. Porsche Mission R 33%. So I think in tomorrow's stream we'll look to take the Mission R to 50% and at the very least the McLaren Senna GTR to 75%. Between them, 75 plus 22 gold. That's not a bad haul. And finally, if we go into the motorsports, we did do a little bit of racing in the endurance prototypes for the Duqueine. 82% we sit at. We'll bring that back tomorrow and do the endurance. So there'll be 5 races to be done, series to be done. And in addition, we will have fully upgraded the Bugatti Chiron and that will be available in its own exclusive series. But the issue is we're racing in series that aren't new to this game. We're just getting racing in those series because of the weekly time trial and online multiplayer discounts, or indeed the flash sales that occurred at the weekend. Overall, just a little bit disappointed. Lord Night Moon says, "Stop Ferrari Group E." Well, I haven't done much better. I haven't done much better than have I? Never mind. Right, okay, there we go. That's the end of racing for today. Bit of a frustrating one. I reckon it will be like that for a little while. Um, I'll do the same again tomorrow, but there will be an additional exclusive series. It will now be hoarding of gold, getting that gold tally back up to 1,000 before next Tuesday. Um, Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed the video today. If you have, please give it a thumbs up or a like. Hopefully you've enjoyed my frustration, of which there have been plenty. There'll be more of it tomorrow, so hope to see you in tomorrow's stream. I hope whatever is left of your day is a good one. But until tomorrow, thank you all and goodbye.